Hi, I'm Craig the Pool Man with Pool Specialist, and today we're going to talk about how to clean a spa. Here's our spa that we're working on today. A couple things that you're going to need. For beginners, you're going to need a cover pump and a short hose. And this is what we're going to use to drain the spa. There is actually a little plug down on the right hand bottom corner which has a little cap on it. And you could take that off and drain it that way so that you don't have to purchase a cover pump, but that will take many hours to drain it through that little plug. So with that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start draining the spa, and we'll go through a process of how to clean it, set it up, and refill it. Okay, before we start draining the spa, the first thing we need to do is find and locate the circuit breaker for the spa and shut that circuit breaker off. Circuit breaker typically has to be within 10 feet of the spa, and it's going to look something like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and shut our spa off so that we can drain it. Okay, our next step is, now that we have our cover pump connected to the hose and we have it plugged into a GFI outlet, we are going to drop this right in the center of the spa, and that'll turn on. That'll drain our spa. We'll come back probably in about 30 minutes and it should be empty. Okay, the spa is now drained from the cover pump, and the next thing we want to do is take a shop vac, and we're going to vacuum out kind of the excess water that the sump pump or your cover pump could not get out. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the filter off the bottom of your shop vac, and different ones are different ways. All we have to do is pull it off, and then we're going to set this aside so that it doesn't get damaged and filled with water. We put our shop vac back together, and now at this point put our clips back on, start her up. Now we're going to go in the shop vac. Alright, next we're going to want to take some good tile cleaner. I tend to like the Natural Chemistry Clean and Perfect, and what I call a scrubby sponge. And we're going to go ahead and just start spraying the tile cleaner all around the spa. And if you let it set for a little bit, it will actually do a better job. So to try to do this on a day where you don't have the sun beating down on it is an excellent idea. Alright, so we've now cleaned this all out, and what I like to do is keep my cover pump in the bottom so that I can actually rinse it off and get all the sudsy stuff, and the cover pump will take it all out. After I rinse it, let the cover pump drain it, I'm then going to take my shop vac and I'm going to shop vac every last little bit of water out of this spa. Well, now that our spa has been drained, cleaned, what we want to do is we're going to want to replace the filters. So how we do it is we take this and we very carefully start lifting it up. We get about halfway up, it will come out. Of course, that's your weir to keep all the dirt inside. You have a basket for collecting the dirt, and that slides in, and then underneath that is where you have your filters, and they unscrew. Pick them out, and there we go. These are Pleatos. I would recommend when you buy new filters that you buy the Pleato brand. And of course you can see the part number and everything stamped right on the top of the filters. They also have the number on the bottom of the filters. So we've got two of those. We're going to remove those. and then we're going to go get new filters. We've now replaced our filters, so we're going to take our plate and we're going to slide it into the groove all the way back. Then we take our skimmer weir faceplate and we want to go about halfway up, and then you'll catch into the groove. You'll have to lift the plate a little bit and then slide it all the way down. It will snap into place and you are done. Alright, it's now time to fill the spa. So I like to use an additional filter. In this case we're using a metal trap, and that will take out any additional debris that isn't filtered out by the community water. So the water will be a little bit clearer. It's an additional safety step, and I just want to get as pure water as I can in my spa. So we're going to put this water in. We'll leave it run for about 30 minutes. Spa should be full. We'll come back and start the spa up. Now that we're done cleaning and filling our spa, in order to make it work, we're going to have to turn our circuit breaker back on. So we're going to come over here, flip our circuit breaker back on. We'll go back out to the spa, and it should be running. We're now done cleaning the spa. It's been drained, cleaned, and refilled. You can see in the background that it's sparkling clear. Even though the water is sparkling clear, what we want to do is make sure that the water chemistry is correct. I tend to like to use strips, and this particular brand tells me all the different parameters. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove a strip. Close the bottle tight every time you're done removing a strip, because the moisture will cause them to go bad. Dip the strip in, wait about 15 seconds, and then match up your colors to see what your water chemistry is. On the bottle itself, it tells you what the appropriate ranges are for each one of the chemicals, and then you can adjust it accordingly. I hope that's helpful. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up, and I thank you, and have a great day.